Okay. Well,
now we're back.
Yep.
Okay, so sorry, guys. Had some technical difficulties there. The score is 2-0. UCO is on top. That was a base hit by number 30 to second. That's going to bring up number 12 too high. Carly is pitching this game. Kennedy is behind the plate. Brooklyn is on first. We don't know who's on second because Riley Anglin is now playing short and Bonnie is playing third. Lemos still back in left and Brooklyn back there on the center field turf. Taryn is enjoying a Snicker because Jordan went and got share size because we went and got little snacks in between there. Once again, this is the top of the second. There might be a double play. No, they say. She got there in time, but nice effort there. So she'll be safe on a fielder's choice, but that is an out. UCO won the first game 5-2. They're up 2-0. Top of the second, or the bottom of the first, that is. Top of the second. I was right the first time. Looks like it's about to rain pretty soon here. Strike call for Carly. Carly has struck out one so far in this game. High pop fly out into center field. Catch is made, so out number 2. It's going to bring up number 9. UCO in top 2-0 with 2 outs. Won the first game 5-2. Too high for a ball. We're going to try to, Taryn, look up and see if you can guess who second is. She's got to get her pizza ordered, and then she'll check for us. Pitch swung on and missed from Carly. See how many innings we get to play in this one. If the rain will stay away, got a couple of big rain clouds above us. Outside pitch for a ball. Low ball there. Runner on first for the Butler Grizzlies. They've changed their lineup quite a bit. UCO's kind of rotating around just a little bit as well. Strike. She'll hit that one over to Bonnie. Bonnie long throw to first for out number 3. And the Grizzlies come up empty. So now UCO with the chance to put some more runs on the board. They got 2 in the first inning. They've changed their lineup just a little bit, so I'm going to wait before I tell you who's actually batting right now. Bonnie was our last out. Had a couple of base hits. Kennedy hit a double to right field. Haley Gallo had a base hit to center. And then Brooklyn Ryan had a base hit to left. That's what you missed. You didn't miss it. The picture was up. I just could not get my microphone to work. Okay, hang on. Let me see who it could be.
Wait,
Lily?
No.
Okay.
Cohen. McKenzie.
Mackenzie. How do you say that last name?
I wouldn't.
Listen, Mackenzie is playing second. And her last name,
My order was placed. I gotta
there you go.
30 minutes.
Mackenzie Nias is what we're going to go with. Nias. That's not. Okay, yeah. Okay, so Max after. She's excited about pizza. She's not excited because she had to pay for it herself, parents. So this is Mackenzie
I did order my
Nias.
pizza. We got upper crust on the way.
Upper crust.
I was gonna do Donato's place, but
There's a strike to Mackenzie.
and I was really excited to get a hot honey pizza.
It's her first go through the lineup. She's in playing 2, and Riley Anglin has moved over to shortstop. Bonnie has moved to third base, if you're just joining us, when we come back out. Inside pitch also called for a strike. That must have been on the corner right there. She'll pop that one up. First base has a chance, but the catcher is going to call it for out number 1. That's going to bring up Mac Fithian. So Mac's first go through the lineup here at UCO.
I left my piano books. Did you have to run for that?
Yeah. I don't know what happens if you forget your piano books. London's joining us. She went to a piano lesson earlier. She's back in action, but she was in trouble for forgetting her books. Mac will hit that one back to the pitcher for out number 2. And are we going back to the top of the lineup? Okay. So back to the top of the lineup we go. Brooklyn Ryan leads off. She had a base hit to left for a double her first at bat. Inside pitch called for a strike. We've switched up the umpires, so calls are a little bit different behind the plate this time. First go through the lineup is when you kind of get to figure that out. High pop fly. Taryn, that one might be for you. Nope. Catcher's got it for out number 2. That was. So out number 3, Taryn almost had to catch. It almost thought might come to us for a minute. All right, and T is leaving the building, so she's going to eat her pizza. All right, thanks, girl. Love you. Bye.
We'll see you maybe next week for lessons.
Okay. So T's leaving. It's our color. Believe when we come back to play, as I mentioned, I don't have their lineup, and they have changed their lineup completely this time. So we'll see who's going to be there for the Butler Grizzlies. They are down 2-0. This is the top of the 3rd, I believe. So this will be number 8. So Carly in the circle for UCO Broncos this game. Shelby Ford pitched last game, and MJ Hamilton. Carly, one of our freshman pitchers, here for Coach Sam and the UCO Broncos. Coach Sam's little ones have arrived. Swung on and missed for a strike. Her little girl's over watching by Dad Rowe. And then the little baby's up in the stands with her dad. 0-2 pitch on the way here to number 8. That one's going to be a ball. 1-2. UCO on top 2-0. Did she go? Yes, she did. There's an out and a strikeout for Carly. It's going to bring up number 6. One's called a ball. So Bonnie on third, Riley Anglin at short, Mackenzie at second, and Brooklyn on first. That one is a strike. I was going to say that was almost all the way around. So 1-1. Then Riley Lemos in left, Brooklyn Ryan in center, and Mac Fithian in right for the UCO Broncos. It says he's low for a ball.
Hey, you don't have your watch.
Outside for a ball. He or she.
Stay in the stadium. You can't go outside the gate. Sorry.
You think I'm gonna get stormy?
Pitch on the way here. Inside, called for a strike. She wanted the walk call, but she didn't get it that time. Full count. That one's too high for ball 4, and she will take a walk. It's going to bring up number 19. Should be the final batter for the Butler Grizzlies. They have not gone through their lineup all the way just yet. UCO won the first game 5-2. These games supposed to be played tomorrow, but we're expecting some monsoon-type weather in Oklahoma tomorrow. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. It's supposed to come in tonight. And it looks like it could come in at any particular time, but they're hoping to get to play a little bit of this game before it rains us out. No sprinkles or anything just yet. That one's low and in the dirt. Kendall Biggs back behind the plate now for UCO. Homecoming weekend for UCO this weekend. As I mentioned, they moved these games up because it's going to rain Friday, Saturday, and possibly Sunday. 3-0 count here to number 19. Carly looks over for the call. Some encouragement from Kendall. There's a strike for Carly. This is the top of the third for UCO. They lead 2-0 with 1 out. Foul tip for strike 2. Full count. That one hit in a hole. Riley grabs it, and she's safe, but what a play as Riley Anglin digs deep to grab that one, make sure she doesn't get any further. But we'll give her a base hit there. So that brings us back to the top of the lineup for the Butler Grizzlies. Number 33, she grounded out to third her first at bat. Outside for ball one. Coach Sam wants to talk about it for just a minute with Carly. UCO on top 2-0. One out. We've had a walk, a strikeout, and a base hit in between shortstop and third, so that's how we've arrived here. This is the top of the third. UCO won the first game 5-2 over the Butler Grizzlies from Kansas, America. Not sure how far their drive was. We got a couple of fans sitting behind us, but I have not asked them how long it takes to get to the UCO stadium. This is the final scrimmage, I believe, of the fall season for UCO. They played Rose State on Tuesday. We didn't get to be at that game, but I heard they did well. Outside pitch for a strike for Carly. That one's a ball. 1-1 the count. Foul tipped. It'll stay in. Off the backstop back here. That one's hit out into left. Caught by Riley Lemos for out number 2. That brings up number 4, who popped out to the shortstop. Riley Anglin, her first at bat. It's too high for ball 1. Runners at first and second for the Grizzlies with 2 outs. Strike call. She'll hit that one right back to Carly. Carly fields it cleanly. Out number 3. So the Butler Grizzlies once again come up empty in the top of the third. UCO will get some opportunities here on the offensive side. I believe Riley Anglin is going to lead off, followed by Riley Lemos and Kennedy Clark, if they keep the lineup the same. So we've got some pretty good light daylight savings time coming up here in a couple of weeks. As I mentioned, we're scheduled to get rain later tonight, all day tomorrow, and most of the day Saturday. Cross, my kiddo's supposed to play this weekend, having a Halloween tournament. We're hoping we get to play because she's got some pretty cool Halloween costumes ready to go. It is the bottom of the third. UCO leads 2-0. So Riley Anglin getting her chance to play shortstop this time. I was talking to T about fall ball, and it's just kind of a time to check out where everybody's playing. Let your pitchers throw some to get some experience. So Riley will step in and get ready. UCO hit well the first game. This is the final scrimmage of the fall season. Bunt attempt will be pulled back in time, I believe. I couldn't tell what he called that one. Did he call that a strike or a ball? Okay. Catcher wants to bring her infield to talk a little bit. And away we go. Ball 2. Riley, one of our slappers on the UCO Broncos team. Max slapped earlier in the first game. She'll hit that one to the second baseman. Second baseman fields it cleanly for out number 1. It's going to bring up Riley Lemos. She grounded out to shortstop her first at bat. Strike call on the outside corner. That one's too high for a ball. 1-1. One pitch on the way. She'll hit that one hard. She found a hole. She's taking a look at 2. They don't have it in yet. It's going to be close. She slides in safe for a double. Ball 1 to Kennedy Clark. Kennedy with a stand-up double to right field, her first at bat. Inside for a ball. She'll hit that one to the first baseman. She'll tag her bag for out number 2, but she does advance the runner. Here comes Haley Gallo. Gallo hit well the first game. She's in as the designated hitter. She had a base hit to center her first at bat. High pop fly. Blount hits the top of the roof on the UCO dugout. It'll roll back. Made it easy for them to get that ball back. Haley Gallo slid into second the first game. Looked like she hurt her shoulder a little bit, but she's back in action. So that's good news. Gallo from Guthrie. Freshman for the UCO Broncos. I think T and I counted 5 seniors this year. Woo! Long hit out into left field. That one's going to go all the way to the wall. Here comes one score for sure, and we'll give Haley Gallo an RBI and a stand-up double. So Gallo showing her hitting ability for the UCO Broncos. That puts run number 3 up on the board. Ball 1. That one's a strike call. Change up, falls short for a ball. Big hit over down the left field line. It's just barely foul for Kendall Biggs. That one's right up the middle for a base hit. And here comes Haley Gallo rounding third. She will score run number 4. We'll give Kendall Biggs a base hit. And here comes Bonnie Childs. Childs popped up to third, her first at bat. There's one over the shortstop's head for yet another base hit. So Bonnie gets herself a single. And here comes Mackenzie, who's stepped in to play second base for the Broncos now. Grizzlies want to talk about it with their pitcher for just a minute as UCO is kind of taken off on this pitcher. Biggs with a base hit up the middle. Haley Gallo started it off with a base hit to center, or excuse me, to left. Then Kendall Biggs with one right up the middle. Bonnie with one right up the middle. And now we'll see what Mackenzie has up her sleeve. UCO on top 4-0 with 2 outs. Looks like we're going to get a pitching change for the Grizzlies. This is the bottom of the third. Mackenzie Nias will get ready for the UCO Broncos. We're about to go to the, this is the bottom of the third. It's 4-0 with 2 outs. Inside pitch for a ball. Outside pitch for a ball. Rain has stayed away so far. We need some rain here in Oklahoma for sure. Our wheat farmers are trying to get the wheat out of the field, get it to come up. Most of us have sowed the wheat. Now we're waiting for a little bit of rain, and it looks like we're going to get, they've told us anywhere from 2 inches to torrential floods. And if you live in Oklahoma, you know it's a crapshoot. We don't know. Who knows? That one's a foul ball right back to the Grizzly dugout. Swung on and missed for strike 3 and out number 3. And to the top of the 4th we go. UCO put up 4 that inning, so that makes it 6-0. UCO went on a little hitting spree. Carly has started the first 3 innings for UCO in the circle. We'll see if she gets to come back. Kennedy played behind the plate in the first one, and then Kendall was back behind in the second one. Looks like Carly's going to come out for this one. Tell Don we missed him. Okay. Okay. Well, that's right. We can't. Usually Dawn's, this is Emily's grandparents. We're usually throwing popcorn at people about this time. That's what we like to do. Now, Don has gotten a little honor, and he started throwing it at people we don't know. That made it really entertaining for a while. We got some good looks that day, didn't we? Yeah. Carolyn has to go along with it. Carolyn and Don. Emily DeRamus, the shortstops, grandparents, but she's out with a hip injury. She's trying to nurse that to make sure she's back in action for the spring season. This will be 21 who struck out her first at bat. That one hit right to Anglin. Anglin long throw to first for the out at 1. Nice stretch from Brooklyn and a nice play from Riley Anglin. That should bring up, well, it doesn't. They switched their lineup so many times, I'm having a hard time keeping up. This is now number 57. She played the first game, but they did not have her in the lineup the first go-through. But as we mentioned, this is kind of a scrimmage, so this is what you do. Just kind of check it out, let everybody get a feel of the game, see where they land. Nobody keeps score. Doesn't count against you if you lose or you win. 1 out, UCO on top 6-0. There's a pop fly to Brooklyn, almost made the catch. So she made a really good attempt diving catch. It will be called back for foul. Oh, 2. The count to 57 with 2 strikes here. Pretty close, but that one's a ball. Pretty evening here at UCO at Jerry Pinkston Stadium. Just a little bit of a breeze, just enough to make it nice and cool. Inside for a ball. Clouds have kind of moved in over the stadium. As I mentioned, rain's supposed to move in a little bit later tonight. It's been cool mornings. It was like 56 this morning. She'll foul that one off to the Dad Row over there for UCO. Carly in the circle for the Broncos. There's a base hit into right field. That's going to bring up number 12. Top of the fourth, UCO on top 6-0 over the Butler Grizzlies from Kansas. Swung on and missed for a strike. Runner on first for the Grizzlies. Outside for a ball. Kendall Biggs back behind the plate. Carly in the circle. There's a foul ball. It'll stay in the field, so we'll get it back quickly. Brooklyn gets it for Carly. 1-2 count. Yeah, we got a little bit of wind, so the camera's kind of moving around. Too high for a ball. 2-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3 and out number 2. It's going to bring up number 4. She flew out to center her first at bat. Outside ball, he says. There's a base hit again into right field this time. Quickly thrown in by Mack. It's going to bring up number 9. 9 got thrown out by Bonnie at third base on a ground ball, her first at bat. 2 outs. Strike 1. So weird not seeing numbers on the back of the UCO Broncos. It's a bit of a play-by-play nightmare, if I'm being honest. That one's going to foul off and hit the backstop. Oh, 2 pitch on the way here to 9. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 and out number 2. Or 3, excuse me. So 4 strikeouts is what I've got for Carly so far. Grizzlies had a couple on, a couple of base hits, but came up empty on the boards. Score is still 6-0. This is the bottom of the 4th. Not sure if Butler Grizzlies would drive back tonight or if they stay here in town for the night. Guess it depends on the .57 is in to pitch for the Grizzlies, and she was also, they let her hit. Not a whole lot of times you get to see pitchers that hit and pitch. We had one. It was our Three-time All-American Terran Reds. Crossley's pitching and hitting coach. So here comes Mac for UCO. Strike one call to Mac Fithian. That one over to the UCO dugout for a foul ball. That one's low for a ball. No outs, 6-0 the score. Mac, our first batter here in the bottom of the fourth. Outside and low for a ball. 2-2. High pop fly, it'll go out and over. Two still here to Mac. Outside, ball 3, and now we're at a full count. Fouls it back once again. We'll see if our camera bounce back here. I have to adjust it just 1 second. Two. She'll hit that one to the second baseman, fielded cleanly for out number 1. Back to the top of the lineup we go for UCO with Brooklyn Ryan. She grounded out to the pitcher and then had a stand-up double into left field. She's been hitting them right down that line where they stay fair. She did it the first game and got one the second game as well. That one's low for a ball. Long hit. All the way out. Home run by Brooklyn Ryan. Here she comes around the base, and here comes Kendall Biggs, excuse me. First one I've seen from Kendall. It was Brooklyn. Yes. See, this is why you can't let your husband in on the stats. Make me second guess myself.
On that note, I'm going to leave.
Okay, well, I'm going to give Brooklyn a home run.
Just push and hold the power button on that,
Till it goes off.
and then this will stop.
Okay, got it.
Please do not leave.
Okay. So now Riley Anglin with a chance. Now UCO on top 7-0. Three balls, no strikes here to Riley Anglin. Getting her chance to play shortstop this game. Bunt attempt will be called a strike. Still way ahead though. Outside, and Riley's going to take a walk. It's going to bring up Riley Lemos. For those of you that missed it, Riley got engaged last week. Beautiful ring. Taryn said she's with a great guy, and they'll probably get married next summer. Base hit right to the shortstop, throws it back in time, and they do turn 2 on that one. So that's a quick way to get outs, right? But not without a home run from Brooklyn Ryan. Knocked one all the way over to left center field. And to the top of the 5th we'll go. UCO won the first game. Ended pretty early. It was a pretty quick game. We wrapped it up about 4:45. So the girls had a time. I saw everybody eating some chicken nuggets, it looked like, in between the break. Kendall back behind the plate. I think Carly's still in for us. Eight will be batting right now for the Butler Grizzlies. They've been swapping them in and out, so I'm just trying to keep up at this point. UCO on top 7-0 as we start the top of the 5th. Grizzlies have had some base hits, just have not been able to get those runners around. UCO's strong defense. That one's going to be hit over to the third baseman. She's going to pick it up. So Bonnie with the out and the stretch for Kendall Biggs for out number 1. It's going to bring up number 6. That one looked pretty good. We'll call it a ball. Carly been strong in the circle today for UCO. I show her with 4 strikeouts. Shelby had a great first game. Shelby Beard for UCO. She, I believe, had 4 or 5 strikeouts. And then MJ Hamilton came in with 4 strikeouts as well. Shelby, the only junior pitcher for UCO. All the rest brought in by Coach Sam are freshmen. So they're getting a lot of playing time, a lot of experience here in the fall season. Swung on and missed for number 6. She took a walk, her first at bat. Two 2-1 pitch on the way here to 6. That one will foul off to Dad Rowe. Haven't seen our usuals here today. Usually we see Tom Dunning out taking a few pictures. Coach Jerry Pinkston is usually here. She had a banquet to go to tonight, so that's why we're missing her. Strike call, out number 1. So we'll give Carly her 5th strikeout of the game. 1 down. Top of the 5th, 7-0 UCO. Actually, I think that's 2 outs. I guess the first one was the shortstop. Yep, that's 2, my bad. Pretty close. That one is a ball. Two-0 pitch on the way here from Carly. Strike call. 2-1. It's been fun getting to watch these freshman pitchers for UCO. UCO graduated 5 pitchers last year. Swung on and missed for a strike 2. 2-2 now. Outside for a ball. Full count. Getting a little bit of wind now. Rain might be blowing in, so she will take a walk. That's 0. And now we'll go back to the top of the lineup, which, you guys, I don't even know. They've subbed in 4 people in the lineup while they were going from the first to the third, so we'll just play it by ear here. 33 has been in the whole time. She has grounded out to third and flew out to left her first 2 at-bats. We have 2 outs. 7-0 is the score. Top of the 5th. Outside call for a strike. Too high for a ball. 1-1. First couple of pitchers usually through the 5th inning. And Coach Sam switched him out to give somebody else a little bit of an opportunity to get some experience in the circle. Outside for a ball. 2-1. High pop fly into left field. Here comes Riley with the catch for out number 3. So UCO will come back. I believe we're going to lead off. With Brooklyn, is that right? So Brooklyn and Sherry are back in the lineup. They were out of the lineup the first time. I'm just going to put them down here. Seeing a little bit of lightning. You know what happens when you see lightning at a softball game. They call it, but we've gotten through almost 6 innings of ball here in the second one. Pitch swung on and missed for Brooklyn. Brooklyn been doing a good job at first base for UCO. Long legs stretching out. Outside for a ball. Lightning's the worst. Then you get a 30-minute delay and you just have to sit around. Ugh. Swung on and missed for a strike. We may get a little bit of that this weekend. Cross, my kiddo's supposed to play Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But right now there's rain in the forecast for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we'll see what happens. Halloween tournament. Ball to Brooklyn. It's UCO's homecoming this weekend. Should be a pretty good time. Lots of festivities going on. UCO campus. 2-2 count here to be. Ball 3. Full count. She'll hit that one through a hole. Gets right past the shortstop. She'll stay on one. Here comes Sherry Mason. Inside pitch called for a strike. UCO on top 7-0. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Trees look pretty behind the softball stadium. Fall turning orange. Long hit from Sherry Mason. Into left field it goes, and here comes Brooklyn rounding three. She's going to stand up on three, and we'll give Sherry Mason a double. Sherry hit exceptionally well the first game. I want to say she went 3 for 3. Had a lot of those that we just saw right there, base hits to left field. So now runners in scoring position on second and third with no outs. This is Bonnie batting, so I believe we've had some sub-ins, but I'm just going to keep going as we go and leave them all in the lineup for right now. It's what I've done for the Grizzlies. Bonnie popped out to third and then popped out to center. She'll hit that one to the Grizzlies coach. One the count here to Bonnie. Bonnie's rolled over playing third this time. She played short the first game. That one's called strike 2. Sherry Mason played third the first game. Swung on and missed for strike 1, or strike 3 and out number 1. Well, no, they're going to say, or shoot ball 4. Well, either way, we're going to, Bonnie's, I think she either took a walk or dropped strike 3, but she's on base, so we're going to give it to her. Coach wants to come talk to their pitcher for just a minute. So it was drop strike 3. Back in my day, we didn't have drop strike 3. Is that what you want to say? That's true. Although in my day, we played slow pitch, and my kid was asking me, did you ever strike anybody out? And I said, well, Lord, I didn't mean to. That wasn't really what you're supposed to do. And slow pitch, no, it wasn't. Here's ball 2. Inside pitch called for a strike. Three 1 the count here to Bonnie. High pop fly. It's going out. Over to the street over there. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 and out number 2. Here comes McKenzie. (7-0) the score with 2 outs. Strike 1 call. It's the bottom of the fifth. We have seen lightning, but don't tell anybody because then they're going to stop the game. Outside for a ball. Sherry Mason back there on 2. Brooklyn on 3rd. So if McKenzie can grab her one, we'll get a couple of RBIs and a couple of more across the plate. There's a high pop fly to the third baseman who makes out number 3. Nope, must just be out number 2. Oh, yeah, because drop strike 3. That's how we got there. I called her out, but she was actually safe. And here comes Mac with 2 outs. Mac's grounded out to the pitcher and the second baseman. Outside pitch for a strike. Mac looking for hers right here. Too high for a ball. That's Sherry Mason back there on 2. Brooklyn on 3rd. Mac at the plate. Outside for a ball. I believe Bonnie's on first. Outside for ball 4, and we'll get to walk a run in. How about that? So 8-0 with 2 outs. And now back to the top of the lineup we go with Brooklyn Ryan, who hit a home run earlier. There's one hit into right field that'll score Sherry Mason. It's going to score Bonnie as well. So we'll add 2 more to it. So 10. That's going to bring up Riley Anglin. Coach wants to talk about it for a minute. She better talk quick because the rain's moving in. But it looks like we're going to get a pitching change. And again, that's what scrimmages are for. To throw all your pitchers around. Everybody can get a lay of the land. UCO has scored 2 in the first, 4 in the third. Three here in this inning. I don't know the rule in college, but in 12U, which is where I'm normally calling ball games, you can only have 6 runs each inning. And then I believe when I was watching junior high play, you could only have 3. So certain ages, I guess, have their limits on how many you can score. But Taryn's not here to correct me on how many you can have in college. This is the bottom of the 5th. 2 outs with Riley Anglin. Inside pitch for a ball. Riley Anglin's done a great job at shortstop this game. Her normal home is second base. That one's way too high for a ball. They just walked a run in. Now we have runners on the corners at first and third. Outside for ball 3. 9 is also in the Butler Grizzlies lineup, so you've got another pitcher that's been hitting for the Grizzlies. Outside, ball 4, and Riley England will take her second walk of the day. That's going to bring up Riley Lemos. Outside for ball 1. Outside for a ball. Too high. Ball 3. It's 7 balls in a row. Hits the plate, and we will take one home for run number 11 as the runners advance. And here comes Brooklyn Lyles. She had a base hit to center, her first at bat. I believe Brooklyn and Sherry are in for Kennedy and Haley. Inside for a ball. It's ball number 9. It's a tough position to be in. You've got the bases loaded. Your pitcher can't quite find the strike zone just yet. It's ball 10. Sorry, the camera's shaking. We're getting a little bit of wind here. Outside for another walk. And we'll walk another run home. That's run number 5 this inning and 12 for the game. And now we're going to have the other pitcher come back into the game. She's already thrown part of this game. She's going to come back. So here comes Sherry Mason. So 57 is back in the circle. That's an inside pitch to Sherry. Bases are loaded once again, so you walk one more in. Sherry says, I got patience. I'll wait for a strike. There's Sherry with a long hit all the way to the fence. Here comes 1, here comes 2. And Sherry with a stand-up double. Her second of this game, and she had 3 the first game. So 14-0. This is Kendall Biggs. She'll foul tip that one back. Runners on second and third. Sherry's had a fantastic hitting day. Lots of these UCO girls have been hitting well this game and the previous game. Low pitch in the dirt for a ball. Two-one. Inside for a strike. Outside for a ball. Full count. Long hit out into left field. Will drop in for a base hit. Brooklyn's going to score. So is Sherry. Runs number 15 and 16. That brings up Bonnie Childs. 16-0 is the score. I believe we've had 2 outs for a really long time. UCO showing some dominant offense. Hey, you're getting all up on my stuff over here. Outside pitch for a ball. Pitchers are struggling with this UCO offense right now. She'll hit that one over to the dugout. In fact, it went inside the dugout. One, two. Outside for a ball, full count. No, 2-2, excuse me. 2-2. Too high for a ball. Long one out will be foul, but that went a long way. Have to get another ball in for that one. Ball 4 for Bonnie. That's going to bring up McKenzie. McKenzie flew out to center. Grounded out to second and popped out to the pitcher. Low for a ball. This is game number 2 today. UCO won that first one 5-2. They're winning this one much more handily. It's 16-0 right now. There's the strike call. Foul tips it back. Strike 2. Saw a few clouds in the background earlier. Those have kind of moved off to the west. We may get out of this. I didn't read for sure when the rain was supposed to move into the metro. I know for sure it's a 100% chance tomorrow. Outside for a ball. 2-2. Low one in the dirt for a ball. Long fly out into far. That's a parking lot back there for a foul ball. This 2-out rally that UCO's been on has been a good one. Outside, ball 4. Going to bring up Mack. Now, coach wants to call timeout again. I think she's run out of pitchers, which is probably pretty frustrating for her. We're going to bring back one more. Let her have a shot at it. It's 16-0. It's the bottom of the fifth. UCO has scored 9 runs in this particular inning. I don't think we have seen this pitcher yet. She is not in the lineup as a hitter. The other two have previously hit. But at this point, they just need somebody to throw strikes. They've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 walks between their pitchers so far. And this 2-out rally, as I mentioned, has been long for UCO. Okay. Butler Grizzlies visiting UCO from Kansas. All right, so here we'll give Mack a chance with the bases loaded. Outside called a strike. That one slapped over to the shortstop. Long throw is not there in time, and UCO scores run number 17. Foul ball for Brooklyn Ryan. She's got a home run, a base hit to right, a base hit to left. Hitting well this game. Changeup gets called for a strike. 0-2. There's a foul ball the other way into the top of the UCO dugout. It's going to roll down to Dad Rowe, so they'll give it back. Too high for a ball. 1-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and Grizzlies finally get out number 3. .76 out here at Jerry Pinkston Stadium. Looks like they're saying thunderstorms around 7:15 with rain. So it's 6:37. They can probably finish this thing out if they don't get a 10-run inning game like we just saw. Grizzlies are going to have to get a few more outs if they want this to work in their favor. Obviously, they're not going to win this game, but going 3 up, 3 down is a little bit easier than letting 10 runs get across the board. So this will be the top of the first. We will have a new pitcher. Let me see if I can tell you who it is. think this is Sydney Griffin. I apologize if it's not. I'm learning the team along with everybody else, and nobody's wearing numbers, so it makes it a little hard. So Sydney will be in the circle, Kendall behind the plate, and this is 5 batting for the Grizzlies. UCO is on top 17-0. As Taryn Ritz told you, in a scrimmage you'll play if it's 47-0. Comes outside for ball 1. Cooling off just a little bit. Evenings have been cool in Oklahoma in the 60s. And we get back up in the 80s in the day. We haven't really had a ton of like true fall weather. But I just saw lightning strike. You guys may have seen that behind us as well. As I mentioned, the thunderstorm's supposed to show in about 7:15. We're at the top of the 6th. Okay, they're calling her Sydney. So good. They're saying go Sid. So I got it right. Ball 3. Strike call. So Sid comes back with a strike. 3-1. There's one hit over to the UCO dugout for strike 2. Uh-oh, it's starting to smell like rain. You know, you can smell the rain coming in. It smells so good. We need some rain up in here. We're starting to get some flash drought around Oklahoma. Inside pitch. That one looked pretty good, but he called it ball 4. It's going to bring up, in theory, number 21. Okay, it is. Look at me go. That one hit right back to the pitcher. She fields it cleanly for out number 1. Now we're going to jump to number 30. She had a base hit between first and second, her first at bat. UCO on top 17-0 with 1 out. First lightning they see, they'll usually call the game. I've only seen 2. There's a long hit into left, and it looks like, yep, Lemos makes the catch for out number 2. You can't hit it anywhere near her. She's going to get you. So 2 outs. It's going to bring up 12. She has struck out and hit one by the shortstop. Looks like Bonnie is back at short now and Sherry Mason in at third. Riley has moved back over to her spot. That one's a foul ball to the Grizzlies dugout. Changeup will fall short. Two one. There's a base hit over the second baseman. We'll get it in quickly as the throw is coming home, and we're going to make her get on back. She's going to have to get back. Sherry will catch you. Yep, she sure did. You're not going to outrun Sherry. Sherry's going to get you. So that saves a run from coming in. This is 44 now batting. Low for a ball. 17-0. 2 outs. It's a great throw from Mack over in right, all the way home to keep that runner back there. So 44 will take a walk. And that's going to bring up Niner. Niner ground out to third and then struck out once. Difference in this has been batting. UCO has dominated with their bats. They've gone through the lineup at least 3 times. This is only the second time through the lineup for some of these girls on the Grizzly team. Sydney Griffin is pitching. 6th. Because nobody scored in the 6th inning, so I'm not writing it down. I don't write it till after. There's a base hit through third and short. It gets past. So she's going to stand up on 3. And 9's going to get a double. It's going to bring up number 8. So we'll see if the Grizzlies can get on the board here. Coach Sam wants to call time real fast. I'll check the weather real fast. While they're I heard some thunder. Did you hear some thunder? It's 75 right now. It says thunderstorms in the area, possible around 7:15. Looks like it's going to be just rain, but nonetheless, we're not going to keep playing in the rain, obviously. So Sydney's going to stay in after a pep talk from Coach Sam. That's a strike. That one's going to foul back. Cross, can you fix the camera? It needs to come up just a little bit. Needs to come up a little bit. Or down. Now push it. Is that good? Push it. Push the net, take it up over that. There you go. Change up falls short. 2 outs, 2-2 the count. UCO on top 17-0. That one's hit over to Sherry Mason. Mason with a throw to 1. Did they call her safe? No, she's out. So I think we're just playing this out a little bit because this is the last inning. Because I feel pretty confident that we've gotten more than two outs here. I think that was out number 4, but they did this the last game as well. There's a strike call. 6 took a walk and struck out once so far. Bunt will be foul. Oh, 2. Too high for a ball. So several UCO pitchers have gotten to pitch today. Shelby started it off with MJ in the first game. We've seen Carly and Sydney in this game. It's too high for a ball. Runner in scoring position for the Grizzlies on third, the 2-2 count. There's a base hit out into, oh, no, it's not. She got snagged by Brooklyn. So nice snag there. And again, we're just kind of playing out this inning, just playing it out. 2 outs, as we mentioned. Scrimmaging, get some good in. There's a strike call for Sydney. I'm not sure if they'll let UCO bat again or if they'll call it. Rain's supposed to move in about 7:15. The wind's blowing now. Swung on and missed for a strike. High pop fly. It's going to go into the stands. So started off, it's still pretty nice, but the wind is certainly getting up. It's getting a little bit cooler. There's another high pop fly. This time, shortstop's going to come in and make the catch, so that's what Bonnie's going to do. And now, we'll see if they're going to call it. They are going to call it. So that will be the game, you guys. UCO wins that one 17-0. I've enjoyed being with you, but that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for joining us today.